critical one is the HDB. They both work off an environmental electronic system called the Hortimax. So basically it's got sensors, ambient sensors and wind sensors that it works from. So if they're going to get strong wind or the ambient temperature drops, it can sense it. And that theoretically should kick in the boilers, which kick in then the heating main, the district heating main, which feed both biomes. And I said before, that's basically like a big central heating system. It's no different than what you'd have at home. When we've changed the doors on the HDB, because what we were experiencing was the cold air, if you like, going through, and you'll feel it because they're warm air heaters. You get pressurised systems, so you'll feel this warm air coming out to hit you, and that's to as well, if you've got any leaks or anything, to push any cold, to keep the cold air out. We're experiencing what they call leaf burn. So you get this cold air coming through the link building, going in there, and it was attacking some of the plants that were really sensitive. So we've actually changed the doors. We actually came up with different systems of access, and ideally, I suppose, if we were putting one in now, we'd have something like a revolving door. What happens is you don't usually get all three layers go. You'll see a deflation, and you'll see the outer skin, it'll go crinkly. And what happens is you have a pinhole, or even we've had seagulls peck their way through. So as an emergency repair, we've got like a huge puncture repair outfit with string across the top. You have to stop any cold wind getting in as much as losing the hot air out. Well, that comes off, I say you've got this district heating main, which is full of hot water. Okay, it comes out of gas boilers at the moment, and we're balancing that up with the biomass. So the biomass there is to save on the gas usage, because obviously the energy costs, and obviously give us some resilience. So if we lose the gas, or we lose any sort of supply, or the gas boilers go down, we've got a backup. So we've got a different source of energy source to it. Plants always take priority. Okay, it's our sort of raison d'etre for being here is to keep the plants in their natural environment. I say in the HDB they're so temperamental. So the people obviously go in, they get warnings etc. about it, but everybody wants to go in there and they experience, especially we've got a rest centre at the top, an air conditioned room at the top, so if anybody feels faint or anything. But you will get these temperature movements between 18 and 35ish. And we're trying to control it all the time around about 32. So when it gets up to 32, you will get the carryover, so it might get up to 35, and also I've been right up the top when we've measured it at 40, it was that hot, but then it will dip again. So it's this cycle effect all the time, and what we're trying to do is the periods of cycling, we're trying to get narrower and narrower, so the band of cycling is smaller.